Thanks for joining us. I went ahead and had a little welcome scream there for you just while I was getting a few things ready so that way we just didn't start cold. Thanks for guys. I see, hey, we already got more people than we did for the whole last hour. We got more people already. So thanks for joining us. Joseph asks, "Does my payment come in on time?" Joe, we'll have someone look at that and check. Michaela, can you check? Let him know. We'll check. Yeah, you're good, Joe. So buy away tonight, my friend. All right. So if you're just joining us tonight, we started a little earlier. We had a sale today at 12 actually, and that went really well. Then we started again another one around 4:15 or so, and we just didn't have anybody on, so we took a little took a little break. You guys can hear me? I assume Eric saying audio check. Can you guys hear me? I hope so. Russell says the volume's low. Eric's saying the volume. Let me check that real quick.
He's adjusting the sound now, Eric.
All right, does that sound any better? I just turned it up a little bit. I think it was turned down accidentally, maybe. Yeah, everybody could be watching college football games. By the way, somebody tell me what the score is on the Kentucky-Mississippi State game. I'm curious. So I've got a few things out here on the board. Let me go over them real quick. First of all, I've got the in honor of the Walking Dead starting back up tomorrow. I'm going to put some Walking Dead stuff out tonight. This is the Walking Dead Lucille bat, taking it like a champ edition. This is the bloody version, of course, and it's not a real bat unlike the one that Tasha makes. So it is a replica, not an actual wooden bat with the barbed wire. Although we still have the ones that Tasha makes too. And those are $125. This is $49 just as a replica. Over here we've got X-Men #1. Here we've got Danger Unlimited, a Dark Horse comic 1 through 4 for $7 right there. Russell, the Batman in the close-up window is Batman 500. Let me make sure that's a 9.4 from CGC. I thought it was a 9.6, but it's 9.4. Of course, this is the Azrael as the all-new Batman for the first time. It's got a foil cover. Of course, you can't open it, but if you could, this Batman folds out, and it also comes with 2 postcards. Again, you can't get to them when they're in the CGC container, but they are there. Down here, let's see, for $4 we have Grimm Fairy Tales Inferno #4. Yeah, CGC, Russ. This is Deadpool #29 for $3 right here. Let me go ahead and move these down here. This is Daredevil #33, 12-cent comic. I would give this probably about a 5. Back in the first show we had this up for $25. I've lowered it one time to $19. Here we've got the Mighty Thor #264, probably a late 70s, early 80s book for $4. This is Speed Racer Racer X from Wildstorm Comics. And then way over here, we've got Marvel Superheroes featuring the Incredible Hulk #83 with Iron Man and the Hulk on the cover there. $3 for that. All right, so hopefully we'll do better. We've already got more people online than we did the whole last show. So let's get going. Here is a book called The Boys by Garth Ennis. It's a really cool anti-hero, superhero book, I guess you'd say. And I've lost my... Is that Danger beside the X-Men? Yeah, it's Danger Unlimited, Joseph. And that's books 1 through 4. So you get 4 books for $7 there. What have I done with my marker? I'll just get another one. This is The Boys #69 by Garth Ennis and Russ Braun. This is a really cool story. I've been hearing they're going to make it a movie or TV or something. I don't know. $5 on it. Here's a book. Nick says, just checking, Jim. Were you able to make me that $3 Batman lot for $3 like you said? Yes, I did. I'm glad you asked, Nick. I made you a Batman lot. It was 3 random Batman books. I grabbed out of basically our Batman box. I just went 1, 2, 3, grabbed them, slapped them together, and I've got them in your stack. All good, yeah. Here's a book called The Cape, 1969. It's by Joe Hill. For some of you who don't know, it's Stephen King's son. He does a lot of comics. He did a book called Lock and Key. And this is number 4 from IDW, and we're just going to put it out at cover price for $4. And because it's so close to Halloween, I've tried to find some horror type scary books. So I'll have some of those out today too. This is a book called Brimstone from Zenescope. They do the Grimm Fairy Tales book. Brimstone, we got a woman who looks like a half human, half zombie in the old Western days. We'll put that out for $3 for Brimstone, number 5. All right, we've got a full board out there. Let us know if you let me know if there's anything that I can help you guys with, help you guys find. Russ says the broadcast is interrupted. Mine just froze up too. Let's see what's going on here. Are you locked up over there?
It's fixed. It was interrupted, but now it's fixed. So it might just fix itself, but you might want to either update or refresh or even log out and log back in.
Mine did the same thing over here. Somebody give me the Kentucky-Mississippi State game because I'm too lazy to look it up for myself. Plus, I'm trying to sell you guys stuff. I know Russ knows the score. Come on, Russ, give it to me.
Is it Mississippi or Missouri?
Mississippi, yeah. Mississippi State. What is Mississippi State's?
What?
Bless you, goodness.
Sorry. It's 7-17 right now.
Who's winning?
Mississippi.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell. Russell, I don't care about Bama and Tennessee. I care about Kentucky and Mississippi State. But thank you, but that doesn't help me. All right, let's keep it moving over here. Let's see. We're going to take the X-Men down. Russ, are you a Tide fan? I didn't know that. All right, here's another mini-series somebody could jump on. This is from Aspen Comics, founded by the late Michael Turner, who drew Fathom and a lot of girl books, I guess you'd say. I'm not saying they were for girls. They just were, he liked to draw the ladies. I want to lie. He's good at it. Here is Broken Pieces, number 1 through number 5, and number 3 has 2 different covers on it. So it's the same book with 6 books. I'm going to let somebody have all 6 books for $7. Yeah, Tommy, that's all Hill. No, I don't mean Michael, that's not really the last sale. I was just kind of making, it's the last sale you're ever going to need is what I meant when it said it was the last sale. So sorry if that was misleading. I just meant you don't need any other sales. we got going down here? Inferno. Do I have any Walking Dead out there? I think I do. I don't care. I'm putting out another one. Here's Walking Dead number 119. Because Walking Dead's coming back on tomorrow. I know you guys watch it. We have a $10 price tag on Walking Dead number 119. I'm gonna let someone have it tonight for $7. $7 for Walking Dead number 119. What we got here? Deadpool for $3. And Daredevil. I can't lower that anymore, you guys. I just can't. Gotta make a beer run. Russell, you better be coming here with that beer. I'm just telling you. Raphael says, I ordered books from you guys earlier today. If I order now, do the books get shipped together or do I get stuck with 2 separate shipping charges? Raphael, we wouldn't dare dream of shipping those books separately and sticking you with a separate booking charge or shipping charge. Yes, anything you buy today, in any given day, this goes not just for today, but any day, anything that you buy today, and we're going to go to 11 o'clock tonight, from noon today all the way to 11, anything you buy today will be 1 shipping charge. Now, granted, that shipping charge is for 1 to 24 books. If you buy more than 24 books, we would do a separate shipping charge. You bought several earlier today, but overall, yes, it is 1 shipping charge.
So we changed it. It used to be 30 books.
It used to be 30. Someone changed it. According to Marcus today, it was 24 books. Yes. I'm not sure when that went into effect.
Yeah, me and Jason told everyone it was 30 yesterday. So
it may have happened last night. I don't know. What? All right, anybody who orders or anybody who places an order, buys something off the board. I've got 2 of these Bleeding Cool books. This is based on the Bleeding Cool website. If you guys have ever gone there, it's pretty cool. Go to bleedingcool.com. They have all the latest in the comic news and movie news that's comic book related. This is Bleeding Cool number 0. I'll throw those in your order right there. How much are these books currently on display? Whatever you see right now, Raphael, this is the price. Now, the way Marcus was doing them earlier today is like all the books on the board were $5 or all the books on the board were $10. And he'd have letters on them, so you would just say, I want A for 5 or C for 10 or whatever. All these right now, what the number is you see, that's the price, okay? And like I said, anybody who, I just happen to have these back here. The next 2 orders, I'll throw in one of these Bleeding Cool books. This is Bleeding Cool number 0.
Thor for 4 to Raphael.
Raphael gets Thor. Thanks, Raphael. And you get a Bleeding Cool book. Here's a really cool book from Image. It's called Bomb Queen number 1. And this is a really cool cover in the sense that it's got a very unique perspective on this woman who is the Bomb Queen. Now, I don't know the story behind Bomb Queen. I don't know if she throws bombs or I don't know. But that is Bomb Queen number 1. $5 on that. Here's Dungeons and Dragons Forgotten Realms, number 5 from IDW. We'll just put it at a cover price, $4. I love these Dungeons and Dragons stories. They're always fun. Here is Fairest by Vertigo. I think it's kind of like Once Upon a Time story. It's like gritty stories based on fairy tale characters. Fairest, so it's like Once Upon a Time, only a lot grittier. Murder stories, things like that. $3 for that. This is number 7. Tommy says, I'm going to call my bank, try and move things around. That's cool. Raphael, yeah, come back later. We'll be on till 11. We may take a little break in between. If you don't see us, we're probably just taking a break. But come back. Any Doctor Who fans around? This is Doctor Who number 2, Prisoners of Time. I'm not sure which Doctor this is, but it's celebrating the 50 years of Doctor Who. We'll again put this out at cover price, $4. Shane wants to know what's the Batman for $49. Shane, that is Batman number 500, and that is a 9.4 from CGC. First Azrael as Batman. It's got a die-cut cover. You can't really see it, unfortunately, because it's in a CGC case, but the outline of Batman is actually the front cover, which is kind of cool. But anyway, that's $49, yeah. Here's an interesting comic. I didn't even know this one existed, but it's a fairly recent one by Oni Press. This is the secret history of D.B. Cooper. I assume it's their take on the D.B. Cooper mystery, which he jumped out of a plane after robbing a bank and never to be seen again. Nobody still knows what happened to him. I think this is kind of a supernatural or mysterious take on who D.B. Cooper was. Always fun. $4, number 1. Tommy, I don't know. I wasn't sure which Doctor Who this is. I'm not that familiar with my Doctor Who characters. I think it's one of the older ones, because he just, I know there's been like 12 of them. Do you know anything about Doctor Who, Alita? I don't know which one's which. I would guess he's probably 20 years or so ago, but I don't know for sure because, again, I don't know my Doctor Who. Tommy wants D.B. Cooper for 4. Thanks, Tommy. All right, if you like D.B. Cooper number 1, you might like D.B. Cooper number 2. Again, I'll just keep this at cover price, $4. D.B. Cooper, The Secret History of D.B. Cooper number 2. Do you have Cape 1 and 2 to go with 3? Let's see. Tommy, I have 2, 3, and 4. But that's it. I may have number 1 somewhere, but right now all I see is number 2, 3, and 4. And asking one last time, any Supernatural? Yeah, we've got Supernatural, I think, don't we? Somewhere.
I think we have a little bit, but not a lot.
A little bit, but not a lot. I know we've got, if you're looking for comics, I think we've got some. We've got some Supernatural Funko Pops. Here's a book I know nothing about. but it's from Image Comics, and it's called Debris, Debris, Debris #1. I would guess it came out, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago. It's got a woman on the front, a very large gun that's taller than her, kind of looks like an apocalyptic background around her. It probably is like a Mad Max kind of story. I don't know. I'm going to put it out. It's a kind of cover price of $3.50. I'm going to put it out for $3. All right, Tommy, I'll see if I can find the #1 of that cape for you. Here's a very funny book for adults only, I'm sure. It's called Dicks, D-I-C-K-S, by Garth Ennis. If you know Garth Ennis, he's got a warped sense of humor in a good way. And this is Dicks #1, or #2, I should say, with the offensive cover from Avatar Press. It's got a very offensive cover on it. In fact, I don't think you can see it, but I'm not going to show it up close. This has got a $5 cover price. I'm going to leave it at $5. We'll just leave it at that. I think it's about a couple private detectives. They call them dicks, but Shane wants to know, what are the boxes? Shane, what boxes are you talking about, my friend? Do I have boxes out right now?
I'm not seeing any.
Now, this thing right here, this is Lucille Bat. I'm going to get it out of the way. This is from A Walking Dead from McFarlane Toys. Lucille Bat. That's the only box I see. Is there something I'm not... Tommy says, have ever seen the show? What show are you talking about, Tommy? Supernatural. Oh, I've never seen it. But I do know that it's got a big. There's lots of friends of mine that like the show. I just never got into it. That like it. They have a big fan following. Oh, that's what he was talking about, Shane. Yeah, that was a Lucille bat. I'm sorry. It's just a replica. It's not, it's not a real bat. If you know this, Tasha makes the real bat here that we do with the real barbed wire. All right, let's keep rotating. What did I have here? Oh, this was Broken Pieces. This was 6 comics for $7. We'll just put those back. I don't think anybody would even know what that is. Danger Unlimited. We'll take that down. Here's a book by Robert Kirkman, the man who wrote The Walking Dead. This is a book called Haunt. Him and Todd McFarlane teamed up on it. It's kind of like Spawn a little bit. I'm just going to leave it at $3 cover price. This is Haunt #9. $3. Robert Kirkman, Todd McFarlane. From Dynamite Comics, here's Lord of the Jungle #9. I'm assuming it's like a Tarzan book. We'll leave it at cover price of $4. Lord of the Jungle #9. It's got a really cool Alex Ross looking type cover on it. Lord of the Jungle there. Is Haunt a series? Yeah. Shane, it was out. I don't think they still publish it, but it started out with Todd McFarlane and Robert Kirkman. And they switched creative teams somewhere around number 20 or something to Joe Casey and somebody else. I can't remember. But it was a pretty cool story. I just can't remember what it's kind of like a guy gets his, he's got a suit that kind of takes over his body. Tommy says, I dibbed that Cooper to go with 1. I don't know. What is he saying there, McKaylee?
He claimed it.
Oh, he's claiming to go with #1? Is that what you want?
I
I think it's what he's saying, yeah?
Just say
All right, Tommy, I'm going to
claimed.
assume you want this one, Tommy. If you
Yeah.
don't, let me know. This is DB Cooper #2. I was talking about Stephen King's son a minute ago. He wrote a book called Lock and Key. Here's Lock and Key. Lock and Key #6 from IDW. You know, they did a TV pilot of this show to make it into a TV show, and I actually saw the. I don't know why they didn't pick it up, but it was really cool. $4 on that. All right, Tommy, here's the next one for you. This is The Secret History of D.B. Cooper #3. Cover price $4. Let's take down the breed. Take down the boys. All right, here we go. Straight from the pages of Hellboy. I just said that, and here it was. It says the same thing at the very top of this book. From the pages of Hellboy is Lobster Johnson, #2 of The Burning Hand by Mike Mignola, creator of Hellboy. We'll put that out for $3. Cover price is $3.50. I'll let you have it for $3. Tommy wants to know how many more of the DB Cooper do we have. I think I've got 1 through 5. I don't know if it was a series, a mini series, or if it just ended there. But I've got yeah. Here's 3, 4, and 5. Is this the? This is if you want what I do with the other one? Is that Joker beside the demon? Yeah. That's Joker, and let me take care of Tommy Cooper real quick. Yeah, so here is 3, 4, and 5 of DB Cooper. I'll cut you a little deal. You probably want them all anyway. Instead of selling them all for the remainder of them for 12, if you want the remainder, you can have 3, 4, and 5 for $10. Yeah, Tommy Sharp, that is the Joker up there. That is from Arkham Origins, the game, and it's signed by somebody. I'm not sure who it is. I think it may be the guy who voices Joker in the game. It's not Mark Hamill either. And that's why we don't have a price on it, but I'm going to put a price on it. I'm going to put a price on it of $60 because that's what all of our signature series go for. Troy Baker, there you go. And who is Troy Baker? Yes, voice of Joker. Thank you, Nick. There's a lot of glare on that, but yeah, that is a Joker print up there. All right, let's start back over on this side. Walking Dead, coming down. All right, Tommy, I'm going to assume you want these DB Coopers here. Who got one of these earlier? This free one. You remember?
Raphael.
All right, Raphael got the first one. Tommy, you're going to get this one. This Bleeding Cool book for free. Here's a book called Dead World, War of the Dead. Some sort of a zombie book from IDW. They do zombies and monsters better than anybody. $4 cover price, $4 to you. We don't mark the prices up here if we can keep from doing it. Let's see here. Dungeons and Dragons. Yep, Dungeons and Dragons coming down. How about some Kung Fu Panda? Kung Fu Panda #3 from Kizoic Comics and DreamWorks. Comic cover price on this was $3.99. $3.99. We'll say $4 to you guys. $4. Hey, by the way, we didn't do any giveaways for the whole first show. When we were live from 12 to 4, we're going to do a giveaway here shortly. But we're down to 7 people again. How is this possible? I don't know. Are you guys liking and sharing? Hey, do us a favor and share to some of these comic groups. Are you guys part of any comic groups? Like there's comic buy, sell, trade, auctions, and things. Share to those if you don't mind. I just can't do it from here. But if you could do it for me, that would be awesome. Tommy says he'll be back later if you get the cape together or Kevin Smith, Batman Mini. I'd be interested. Okay. This is a fun book. This is called Little Homer. It's when Homer Simpson was a little kid. #1. We'll do $5 on that. Little Homer, #1. Doctor Who coming down. Here's a book called Neonomicon from Alan Moore from Avatar Press. Alan Moore writes a lot of strange tales. This is no exception. I read this a few years ago, and it's really cool. This is #4. $4. All right, let's do a quick head count. Let's see who's still here. Tell me, everybody who's still here, say, I'm here. Just do a raise your hand and say, who's here? We got 9 people on. Jerry's here. Hey, Jerry. Hadn't seen Jerry in a while. I don't think. Josh is here. That's cool. Justin's here. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure somebody's here. I didn't want to just be talking to dead air. Tommy's here. Yeah, I knew Tommy's here. 4 people? It makes about, right about, because I'm online, McKaylee's on. The feed itself takes up a user, I think. So that makes about the right number of people. Tommy, Jerry, Josh, and Justin, is there anything in particular you guys are looking for? I don't want to just keep putting up books and not, you know, if you guys are if maybe you're not even looking for anything. Maybe you just are here for entertainment value and talk to each other. That's cool. It would be so awesome though to get like, I don't know. I'd like to shoot for 20 people at least. Tommy wants to know if we have any Matrix. I think we've got a few Matrix figures. Justin's looking for stuff that hits the eye. Yeah, I hear you, buddy. Well, I can just keep putting stuff up and see if something hits the eyeballs. The Matrix stuff that we have are probably just figures, I think, and they came out about the time that the Matrix movies came out. Which, by the way, I was watching the Matrix last night for a few minutes on Netflix. I was just, I don't know, just came up, like I said, since you watched something, you might be interested in this. I was like, oh, cool, I hadn't seen the Matrix in a while. It's always fun to watch. I've watched it so many times I could almost recite that movie. But it's always fun to watch. I watched the first few minutes because it's easy to forget how the whole thing starts. It's pretty. Michaela, you've ever seen The Matrix?
No, actually.
Oh my God, Michaela! Every time I think that you've got some nerd cred, then you say something that brings it down a little bit. Of course, that's not really superhero stuff. It's more sci-fi.
Yeah.
How old were you in 1999 anyway? That's when the movie came out.
I was like a year old.
You were a year old.
Yeah.
Oh
Born
my
in
God.
1998.
She was a year old.
Alita's like losing it over there.
Oh,
Hey, Alita, how
man.
old are you? Okay, it's not that bad.
Well, how old were you in 99? You weren't that old, were you? Oh my God. I'm surrounded by babies. Man, have you seen Matrix? Neither one of these two have seen The Matrix. Well, you have Netflix account? Do you have a Netflix account?
No.
Let her borrow your Netflix account. You need to watch it, and you need to watch it.
I bumped off my my roommate. Yeah, like one day she was like, "Here's my password, so you can use it for today," and then I just never, let her know that I was using it. And then she like started seeing like a bunch of like weird documentaries and stuff. And she was like, "Are you using my?" And I was like, "Yes."
Well, your homework, you two, is to watch The Matrix. At least the first one.
Okay. There's a second one?
There's 3 of them.
Oh my gosh, there's 3.
The fact that you didn't even know there's 3 is disappointing.
I
In
thought
there.
there was just one.
No, Tommy, I don't think I can do The Matrix. If you're talking about where he's dodging bullets, no. Unfortunately, do you know the premise of The Matrix?
No.
No. Okay, that's probably that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I want you to seriously watch this. It's like it'll change your mind about sci-fi movies ever,
Okay.
forever.
Okay.
I'm not kidding.
Okay. I believe you.
And it kind of started the whole thing of where they started doing this, where they would, I don't know if you've ever seen it in other movies or commercials or wherever, where they freeze something and then the camera will kind of pan around the whole scene.
Yeah.
That's Matrix started the whole concept of doing it. Yeah.
Okay. I heard that they started a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
with
it was
movies.
revolutionary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruce says he needs Dark Knight Metal #1. Bruce, we probably have it. I don't know if it's a first printing. Does that matter to you? Justin says Part 2 is the best, in my opinion. The fight scene on the highway was the shit. Hey, Bruce, what's up? Yeah, I would agree with you, Justin. I think #2 is the best, although you still can't beat #1 in the sense that when it came out, there's still, for me, there's still that nostalgic sense. Like, when I came out of the movie theater, I was like, what the hell did I just watch? That was the coolest thing. And maybe now if you watch The Matrix, it may be kind of a letdown because all these other movies have since then kind of copied it.
Yeah.
So you may see this and go, oh, what's this? This is... But I like it. And just the concept was so original, too. You know, it's hard to find an original story.
Yeah.
Like these days, everything's either a remake or... you know, a story that's kind of just retold in a different way. This was the first story I'd seen in a long time. It was just such an original story. Watch it.
Okay. All right. It's on Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bruce wants he wants a first print of 9.8. Well, I don't know if I can help you with that, Bruce, my friend.
I mean, I can go look. Will it say that it's a second printing on this?
It will, but come here a second. Let me show you something. Yeah, show her. Yeah. All right, guys. I was sitting down taking a break for a minute, just because I don't know. You guys, nobody's buying anything, so I just wanted to sit down for a minute and shoot the breeze for a minute. So let's see if we can put some new stuff out there. Here's a book from Zenoscope called The Monster Hunter Survival Guide. Again, I was trying to get some horror books out there today because it's the season. This is number 3. We'll put that out for $4. Bomb Queen. Bruce says you got a big you got a big boy book to put up tonight. Bruce, if you're talking about like some adult books, yeah, I got some of those if you're interested. Say yes or no, because I don't want to waste your time if you're not looking for that. Here's a book called Thunder by Dynamite #1. Covers by Jay Lee. I don't know if the interior art's by Jay Lee, but it's a sweet ass cover. And I'm just gonna put it out for cover price. Thunder is kind of like what appears to be a Tarzan type character. I'm not sure. Oh, big money book. Okay. Yeah, we might have something you might like, Bruce. Okay, Bruce, looks like we only have second printings of that Batman metal book. Here is Mystery Manor Haunted Theater #1 from 2006. It's got a cool, sweet, painted, haunted cover. Let's put that out for $5. Bruce says Action 252 or Batman under 200s. I'll certainly check for you, Bruce. Here's Wolverine Origins #50 series finale. Oh, thanks. Josh is looking for Grim Fairy Tales No Tomorrow. It's a good question. I know we have lots of Grim Fairy Tales books. I'm not sure if we have that one specifically, but we'll see. Oh, yeah, I was putting out Wolverine #50. I'll just put it out for cover price. It's got a really great cover on that. Justin wants to know, do you have Nightmare Theater #4? What did I just put out there? This is Nightmare Theater #1. Justin, I don't know. I'll check for you, though. Justin, bring me your pocket knife and some DP. Justin gets Nightmare for 5. Here's a book from Dynamite from the pages of Flash Gordon. Merciless, The Rise of Ming, Ming the Merciless. Number 1. We'll leave it at $4. This may be the first time anybody on this feed has ever seen that book, because I don't think I've ever seen it. Here's a book based on the popular video game Mass Effect. This is Mass Effect Homeworlds number 3. Does anybody play that game?
Yeah.
Don't you play that?
I love Mass Effect.
Well, here's a comic book.
Oh no. I want it.
3 and 4. I don't have number 1 and 2.
How much are they?
$3 each.
Okay, thanks.
Flash 139. Yay, wish you had it. Yeah, I wish we had it too, Bruce. But bro, Bruce, hang tight. I'll see if I can find some of those older books you were asking about. We were talking about Wolverine Origins a minute ago. This is Wolverine 50 I had for $4. I'm going to do a bundle of Wolverine Origins. This is a sequential bundle. This is 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 40, and 50. 6 Wolverine Origin books, all sequential. And this is the last one of that series. This is all the same story. 6 books. I was selling them for $4 a piece. That was $24. You can have all 6 books for $19. $19 for Wolverine 44 through 50. Those 6 books there. Here's Captain America number 4. This is probably from about 4 years ago or so, I think. We'll just put out a cover price of $4. Captain America has found himself strapped to a bomb as it's being plummeted from a plane, I assume. I'm going to guess he gets out of it. How does he get out of it? I don't know. Find it. You'll have to find out yourself. Here's Green Lantern, the animated series. I didn't even know they had an animated series of the Green Lantern. As seen on Cartoon Network. Green Lantern, the animated series number 6 is $3. Cover price, $3 for you. You guys see me yawning? That's not right. I shouldn't be yawning at 6 o'clock in the evening. Hey, somebody give me a score update, please. Score update for Kentucky, Mississippi State. Here's Secret Avengers number 32. Hawkeye and Black Widow are fighting on the wing of a plane in the air, no less, over Egypt, no less. You can have it for $3. Cover price is $4. You can have it for $3.
7 to 24 with Mississippi. lead.
Kentucky's beating Mississippi State 24-7.
No, it's Mississippi is 24.
Damn.
Yep.
Can you guess who I want to win?
Yeah.
What quarter are they in?
I just closed out of it. Third.
Third quarter. And you know what the centerfold is of Inside the Batman 171? No shit. Are you trying to ask us, Shane, because you don't know, or you do know and you want to tell us? Because I don't know. By the way, don't forget, we have these five comic random bundles for $8. It says 5 or more. Sometimes they put 6 books in. It looks like this one may have 6 in it. We still have these. I'm gonna take Lord of the Jungle down, random bundles for $8. Let's start back on this side again. Yeah, I don't know, Shane. Thundra coming down. Here's Batman and Two-Face, number 27 from the New 52. I love Two-Face. Hey guys, let's do a giveaway. What do you say? What do you say? What do we want to give away? Jennifer keeps waking you up, Justin. All right, we're going to give away 2 of these random bundles. These are already made. This is ones we sell, so I have no idea what's in them. If you want to win one of these, or both of these bundles, I should say, both of them together, you're not just going to get one, but you're going to get 2. These sell for $8 a piece, so this is a $16 value right here. All you got to do is type in free bundle into the comment section and you will be entered in to the drawing for that. So go ahead and type that in, and whoever does type that in, we will draw from that name from those names, just like Jennifer did, just like Shane did. These are free. In fact, I'll write it right on the front of it. Make it even bigger. Then people tuning in, they'll be like, "Free? What's free?" People always like free stuff. Free. Free. We should make a wager to see somebody's gonna come on this feed and go, "What's that for free?" By the time we give it away, I bet you somebody does. It is a little after 6 on the East Coast. We're not early on the East Coast, but we do follow the Eastern time zone over here. Sun's still out, sunny day, nice day, October day here in London, Kentucky. Thanks, guys, for joining us. We're up to 17 people. That's awesome. Now we just got to sell some stuff. Welcome. You're joining me. My name is Jim. This is McKaylee right here. No, right here to the behind me. That's McKaylee.
Hello.
Actually, that's McKaylee's over there. But this is her artwork right here behind me. Her little alien person. Justin says, "I bet $0.25 people say it's before it's given away." Nick, are you asking what the free bundle is? Because if you are, Justin lost. I've already said at least one person would, but Nick's been with us all night, so it's not like he is asking, but I think he knows already what that is. There's Rawl. Hey, Rawl. I ain't seen him in a while. Guys, if you have anything specific you want us to put out. Hey, McKaylee, what are you typing over there? Did you see this feed that just came up on the feed? Was that you? No. Somebody else must be typing on the feed. Free bundle, yes. You can only enter one, so you could say it 15 times. It doesn't help you. Yes, what we have out here on the board right now, we have 2 of them. You see that one behind it. If you type in free bundle into the comment section, you are entered into a drawing to win 2 of these free 5-book bundles that we normally get. We sell for these $8. By the way, this is what they are here. These are $8, 5 or more books randomly put in these bundles. People get them all the time because we put some really good stuff in there. We put anything from literally $5 bills, $10 bills, Golden Age comics, Bronze Age comics, everything. You'll find a little bit of everything in there, and most people are not disappointed by those. Eric wants Uncanny X-Men, Jim Lee or Will Porcio. Okay, I got some of them. Ryan, I got some Star Wars. Yeah, let me see if I can find some Star Wars real quick. Cool. All right, let's do some Star Wars. You guys ask, I try and deliver. Let's start with this. This is a classic Star Wars Han Solo at Star's End, number 2 of 3. And I need some Post-it notes. Here we go. Classic Star Wars Han Solo at Star's End, $3. Bruce needs What If Venom possessed Deadpool. Need it bad. Thank you. What do we want to start with? Let's see. We'll take Haunt down. There's a Star Wars book right there.
Star Wars for 3 to Ryan.
Ryan gets Star Wars for 3. Here is the Muppets #2. Who doesn't like the Muppets? We'll put it out. Cover price $3. Yeah, that is a cool What If book. I don't think I have it though. What is this $4 book? Batman and Two-Face. Here's Star Wars Jedi Academy Leviathan #2. We'll do $3 on it from Dark Horse. Guys, I've somehow kept myself from seeing the Star Wars movie trailer. I don't know how, but so far I haven't. Have you seen it, McKaylee?
Yeah.
Do you like Star Wars?
I haven't watched any of them. Yeah.
What am I smelling, by the way?
I have no clue. I'm trying not to breathe.
Alita, you doing something with some soap or something? Hey, there's Michelle. You smell that?
Yeah.
I mean, at least it's a good smell.
Cleaning.
It's very floral. At least I've smelled worse things. At least it's a good smell. Ryan gets Star Wars for 3. Thanks, Ryan. Bruce says he needs Star Wars 13. First Boba Fett, I think it's 13. Bruce he's a big time collector. Bruce brought me some books. I don't know when was it, Bruce? About 6 months ago or so. You brought a Hulk 181 for me to look at. He didn't want to sell it. He just wanted to tease me with it. Say, look what I got, but you can't have it. It was a nice book though. Here's a book called This is the Star Wars. This is based on George Lucas's original draft of the Star Wars story. So if you took the actual story from his draft, and they made a comic out of it. As a matter of fact, the name of the main character on here is Anakin Star Killer, which is interesting. And we'll put that out for cover price, $4. Yeah, Ryan would know that. He's Bruce, we had a 181 here in the store a while back. We sold it on the feed. We had a 180. If anybody wants to sell us some key issues, come by the store sometime or give us a private message. We're always looking to buy stuff because we like them. People like them too. We like to sell them. All right, guys, here's your last chance. If you want to win these 2 free bundles, type in free bundles into the comment section. If you want to be entered in the drawing, type in free bundles. Wolverine Origins coming down.
Yeah, we had to, me and Jason had to, like, clean off the board because they had, like, these type of, that they use on the, yeah. We had that 409 stuff that's probably over there, and, like, Jason was, like, coughing and, like, sneezing and stuff, and he was, like, dying.
Fumigating.
I didn't smell it that bad. It wasn't bothering me, but he was, like,
Yeah.
dying.
Here's a cool book. This is Starlog presents the official magazine of Star Wars. Technical Journal of the Planet Tatooine, #1. It's got lots of informational pieces, I guess, about everything from the Jawas, the Tusken Raiders, the Millennium Falcon, the robots, the monsters on the planet, everything on there. Design sketches, production artwork, the whole deal. It's a big, thick magazine, too. We'll do $5 on the Star Wars Technical Journal of the Planet Tatooine. Here's a Golden Age book called Classics Illustrated. This is number 140, a 15-cent book from 1963 on jungle trails, featuring stories by the world's greatest authors. This is number 140. I'm going to put this out for, well, we'll say $5 on that. I guess everybody is entered in who wants to. Yeah, Jennifer has been looking for 4 specific Spider-Man and Deadpool for as long as I can remember. Her and Justin being on here, and we just can't seem to fulfill their needs on that. I can't remember which numbers they need, but we've been trying for a long time to get those for them. It's kind of funny at this point, isn't it? I guess it depends on whose viewpoint you want to see how funny that is. All right, so I've got a winner here of the 2 free bundles. I've got the winner of Shane Howe. Shane, congratulations. You are the recipient of these 2 free bundles.
Rob says that he is looking for. Wait, I gotta scroll down. American God variants.
American God variants, okay. Don't know if we have them, but I will see if we can find them.
Would they be on the new rack?
Well, American Gods is still new books, so yeah, they'd still be on the new rack if we had any.
Okay, I could go look real quick.
Yeah, everyone congratulate Shane for his big win. Joseph wants to know what Muppets is that? Where do I have Muppets? Is it? Nope, that's Green Lantern animated series. Where is the Muppets? This is Muppets #2. I would appreciate if you did.
I'm gonna go look for American God.
Okay. Bruce says, I got Pilot 420 as a French comic. That is what 420 is. Yeah, I guess if you can't read French, that would be a problem. This is from, it's just called The Muppets, The 4 Seasons. Yeah, this is summer of the 4 seasons. Sure is. Joseph knows his Muppet comics. Let's take this Green Lanterns down. From Marvel Comics, this is a book called The Human Fly, #2. The wildest superhero ever. because he's real. From 1977, this is the Human Fly, number 2. He's on the cover there with Ghost Rider. $3. Tommy just joined the mailing list. That's cool. Thank you. Here is the from DC Comics from 1983. This is Sergeant Rock Annual number 3. I know oftentimes we have Sergeant Rock fans on here. There you go. $4. Neonomicon coming down. Here from DC, here's Hawkman number 5 from 1994. Looks like Hawkman is fighting Hawkgirl. Can't they get their shit together? Let's do $3 on that. They're always fighting each other. What's up with that? Don't they got their own problems? They got to fight each other. Captain America coming down. I don't know if Raphael was still on, but he was looking for X-Force earlier. This is X-Force number 13 from 1992 or thereabouts. We'll do that for $3. Oh, Barry, don't. I'm still recovering over. I don't know what happened to the Cubs, but they just fell apart against the Dodgers, man. Dodgers were just too good, I guess. But yeah. I'm not sure what the Cubs team is going to look like. I'm a Cubs fan, in case anybody didn't know. And I love me some Cubbies. I was living it up last year for the World Series. Their whole run to the World Series is so awesome. I'm just kind of still bummed about that. But, hey, at least I got one World Series out of them. And at least they made it to the National League Championship Series. First place in the Central. Still a good season. I can't give them too hard of a time. Two in 2018. Two what, Barry? Here is a book called Dark Child, The Legacy Summer Preview from Wizard World Chicago 1998 Dynamic Forces Edition. That's true, Barry. That is very true. I'm saying the first World Series in my lifetime and yours, you know, unless you're really, really, really old and still alive. This book, Dark Child, the Legacy Summer Preview, was signed. I'm not sure by who. Oh, cool. Nice. I'm going to let somebody have this for a really good price of only $7. A signed copy of Dark Child, The Legacy, Wizard World 1998 Dynamic Forces Edition for only $7. Bruce wants to know what time we close. We close at 10 o'clock tonight. Now, the store closes at 10. We're going to go till 11 or so, but somebody was just asking for American Gods variant covers. Here we go. I've got American Gods number 4. This is the first variant cover. I'm just going to let it go for cover price, $4. American Gods number 4. Heck, I just put these books out, didn't I? I did. I did.
$12.
Oh, wow. All right. I guess I'll just keep rotating. What do I have here? Muppets. Goodbye, Muppets. Here's a book called Steel from the Superman pages. Steel took over Superman after he died for a while, or one of the people that took over Superman when he died. $3 for Steel, number 10. In this book, he's getting choked by mystery hands made of gold. All right, guys, let me know what you're looking for. It is 6:30. How long? How long we started? What about? Well, we haven't been on very long because we stopped the show and then started it over again. So we can go for a while. What time do you close? Tommy says, just curious, do you have a no break sale?
That would mean a no eat sale.
A no eat sale?
Yeah, if we didn't have a break, we'd not have a.
Like before we take a break?
No.
Like we might do a sale right before we take a break. Is that what you're saying? Bruce says, can I come bring a stack of crazy, awesome comics to sell? We need to boost this great show. Well, sure. You can bring whatever you want. This is Dr. Fate number 6, a DC comic from the late 80s, 89, 90, something like that. We'll put this out for $3. Dr. Fate wearing his crazy gold helmet. Yeah, we're just keep hovering around 10, 9, 10, 11, 12 people. I don't know what we can do to boost it up, but I hope you guys are liking and sharing. Share to some comic groups if you can. Those seem to be the ones that really respond. This is Star Wars X-Wing Rogue Squadron, the Rebel Opposition, number 3. Let's put it out for $3. I put that American Gods variant out there. Somebody was requesting that. We'll take Classic Illustrated down. Are we allowed to auction? Sometimes we can if we sell our own books or something, you know. Like if I wanted to sell one of my books. That wasn't the store's books, you know. London, Tommy London is it's in eastern. It's not quite eastern. It's like central Kentucky, almost eastern part of the state. Assuming you're talking about London, Kentucky. All right, here is Marvel's Greatest Comics, number 58, starring the Fantastic Four, 25-cent comic from 1975, $3. Justice, oh yeah, by the way, we saw a van from London, Kentucky down here in Nacogdoches, Texas. Really? Wonder who that was. What am I hearing, by the way?
What?
What am I hearing?
It's a vacuum.
Is it? Okay. Oh, yeah, I guess it is. I thought it was coming out the window.
Oh.
There's Jason Dugas. What's up, brother?
It's funny that Justin said in Paris because there actually is like a city in Kentucky that's Paris,
Yeah, it is.
Kentucky.
That is true. That there is a Paris, Kentucky,
yeah,
also.
there is a Paris, Kentucky.
Yeah, Texas got hit hard, didn't they? Twice. What we got here? X-Force coming down.
Who told you that? Rob? I don't think we have really anything Overwatch here. Like, we don't even have pops, I don't think. We have a couple now?
Here's Marvel Superhero starring the Hulk and Submariner, number 49. We're going to put that out for $3. Jason, glad you come back and join us.
It might be Tracer, I guess. We don't have really anything.
Jason wants Marvel's Greatest and Sergeant Rock.
But I bought it. Yeah, we had 8 comics and it was on the sale.
All right, there's Sergeant Rock.
Yeah, we have nothing.
And
nothing. Which, if they had
there's Marvel's Greatest.
I'll just smack this. Thank you.
X-Wing for 3 to Heather. Hey, Heather. X-Wing, where is X-Wing? There we go. Thanks, Heather. If you order from the site, do we order SEP? No, I'm sorry. I think it's just credit cards, PayPal. I'm pretty sure. Hey, by the way, we have these. I think we've showed these before. We've got these mystery mini Funko figures from Stranger Things. We've got lots of different ones. We've just so happen to have these back here. These are the Stranger Things. I'm mentioning it because that show's about ready to come back out again. I think it's released next week. It's got all the characters, the kids, the creatures, the sheriff, the crazy mom, the whole gang. We normally sell those for $9, but today you're going to be able to buy them for $8. $8 for those mystery minis. Of course, you don't know what you're going to get, but Tommy, I don't think many online retail stores will accept checks, will they? Hey, there's Lana. Hey, Lana. What's up? Hey, here's a book based on a comic book, a book based on a game. This is Metal Gear Solid Sons of Liberty official comic book, #1, written by Alex Garner and artwork by Ashley Wood. Ashley Wood's a very popular artist, does a lot of zombie stuff. $4 for that. Lana, good to see you. There's Brandon. I think people are starting to come on, watch us tonight, getting through their Saturday afternoon. Now the sun's going down. They got nothing else to do but get on here and watch us do our thing and buy some cool stuff. What's up, Brandon? Here's Marvel Triple Action starring the Avengers with Captain America, Hawkeye, Quicksilver, and the Scarlet Witch. All of the guys are in there for $3. Yeah. Jason gets the triple action for 3. Thanks, Jason. Brandon says, actually, my friends are slow getting in places, so I'm watching this and waiting for those slow people. I hear you, man. All right, Jason just got Marvel Triple Action. This is Marvel Double Feature starring Captain America and Iron Man. Number 7, Enter the Tumbler. We have any comic price guides? Yeah, Tommy, we do. I don't know how current they are, though. Well, I've got one sitting right over there, but I don't know what year it's from. I don't know if you want the most current one or... Here's another Star Wars book. This is Star Wars Rogue Leader, Return of the Rogues from Dark Horse. This is $4. And we'll put that right there in front of the Stranger Things figures. We'll kind of split those two comics there. Let's see. Brandon, I'll be honest with you, I didn't know they had a comic book either. Here's an old DC book called Static. Part of, I think it was DC's Icon. I think it's what it was called. Icon imprint, Static number 3. We'll do $3 on it. Hey, what's with the Bob Ross stuff, huh? Oh, hey, Katie, how you doing? Yes, I'm not really new. I'm just not. My name's Jim. In case you guys don't know me, I'm one of the owners of the store, and I only do the show like on Saturdays, and when we used to do them on Sundays. Yes, happy little trees. Yes. And the last couple Saturdays, Tosh has been doing the Saturday sales while I'm up in the store, and I'm back because Tasha, let's all wish Tasha good wishes. She's a little under the weather, had some stuff done. You know, I've got this chalkboard back here. I can start drawing happy little trees if you guys like. But nice to meet you for those who just might be seeing my happy little face for the first time. Yes, I'm only on here like once every week on Saturdays normally. Welcome. Thanks for joining us on a Saturday afternoon here in London, Kentucky. We're having a good time today. Hawkman's coming down. Here's a Marvel book, Luke Cage Power Man number 24, 25-cent comic. We'll do that for $3. Luke Cage Power Man. Did you guys watch The Defenders? My Stranger Things dudes fall down. I just got done watching that recently. That was pretty good. Although I have to say, enough with the hand already. Jeez, they need a new bad guy for once. Some new villains. Brandon wants to know what's the Batman for 49. Brandon, that Batman is Batman number 500. It's a 9.4 CGC. It's the first appearance of Azrael as the Batman. Yeah, it's just me and McKaylee today. Used to, me and McKaylee and Tosh would do the show. Macintosh, as they were known as. Let's see. I got some spots out there. If I scoot some stuff over anyway. Here's Lando number 3, a first print of Star Wars Lando. We'll put that out for cover price. I'm going to remove this bundle. If you guys want a 5 random comic bundle, let me know for $8. Good deals on those. Brandon, why you have no water, dude? What's going on? The well run dry? What's up? And you've been out since last Saturday. What are you doing for water? That's not good. Justin, I haven't seen any more Masters of Horror. I'll keep my eye out for it. The pump on the well went out, so I've been showering and buying huge jugs of water for about everything. I was just joking about the well, but that's kind of true, isn't it? That sucks. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. You don't really appreciate water until it's not there, right? Here's a book, Deathstroke, The Terminator, number 8 from 1992. Starring Batman, a book called City of Assassins. Let's put that out for $3. Yeah, I knew what you were talking about, Justin, but I haven't seen any more yet. But I'm looking for them though. What time does the store open on Sunday? 10 or 11? Russell, it actually opens at 12. Here's the Batman Adventures number 5. This was based on the Fox TV show. Of course, this Batman Adventures number 12 was the first appearance of Harley. This is number 5, not the first appearance of Harley, and it's $4. Heather wants Star Wars for $4. I think I may have 2 Star Wars out here, Heather. So I've got Star Wars Rogue Leader and I've got Lando. I'm going to assume you want Rogue Leader. If you want Lando, say so, please. I will change that. Here's a book from Image, the early Image days, called Union. A character named Union. That was his name, Union. And it was drawn by Mark Tusciera. And this artwork is sweet. This is number 2. Good story, too. And then in the initial first issues it was anyway. I kind of gave up after a while, but I liked it. Here is Catwoman #2 from 1993. Let's do $4 in that. I was talking about this earlier today. You guys watch Gotham, the show? I was just binge watching season 3 on Netflix the last several nights, and now I'm watching season 4 on my DVR. It's really awesome. I love that show. How a show can be about Batman's city. You know, it's about Gotham, obviously, and without having, you know, Batman's basically everything about Batman without Batman is still pretty cool. I like it a lot. Yeah, I just couldn't stop watching it. It's just really good. The way the whole look of the show is awesome. It's kind of dark and it's just, I don't know. It's just really, really good. I like the way they do it. They do an excellent job on it. The guy that plays the Penguin and the Riddler, they're awesome. The guy that plays Jim Gordon is awesome. I just really like it. Is there any Star Trek fans? This is Star Trek Voyager #3 from 1997 and part of the Marvel Paramount Comics imprint. $3. Star Trek Voyager #3. There's Bruce back. Power Man's coming down. All right. Let's see. We've got a book from Marvel Comics. This is Solo. The guy's name is Solo, #1. Guest starring the Amazing Spider-Man. Solo, #1. Marvel's one-man anti-terrorist strike force in his own limited series. Solo, #1, $3. I'm going to move these Stranger Things guys out of the way. Deathstroke's coming down. Here's Spider-Woman #1 from 1993. #1. She's kind of wearing a Venom suit there. $5. Batman Adventures coming down. Eric was, if he's still on here, he was asking for some stuff from Will Sportio earlier. This is Wetworks #2 from 2006. This was, I guess they relaunched it. This is not the original Wetworks. This is the relaunch of it. This is #2. I'm going to put it out for original cover price for $3. Of course, he was looking for, Eric was looking for the X-Men of Portio, but there's Wetworks. There you go. Catwoman coming down. Here is Gambit number 3. Gambit, this may have been his first miniseries. Bruce needs Batman 227. Let's do $3 on this. All right, Bruce, I'll keep an eye out for that for you. Here is Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man. The Lizard lives. Spider-Man taking on the Lizard once again. We're going to put that out for $3. What we got here? Marvel double feature. And Metal Gear Solid coming down. Hey, let's do this. I got 2 Metal Gear Solid books. This is number 3 and number 5. Does somebody want both of them for $4? 2 Metal Gear Solids. There's Marvel Tales going to Heather. Let's do some old books. What do you say? I've got a box of old stuff here. I'll get some old stuff out. I told you guys earlier, I did pull out some, for the season, some scary books, if you will. Here's the Zombie, just called The Zombie from Marvel. Explicit content. It must be pretty scary. We'll put $4 on this as cover price. All right, here is a pre-200 Amazing Spider-Man. This Amazing Spider-Man 199. It is pre-200. We've got a $20 price tag on it. I'm going to let it go for $16 for Amazing Spider-Man 199. Condition is really good. From outward appearances, I would probably give it at least an 8.5. $16 for Amazing Spider-Man number 199. All right, here is an old book from Charlton Comics. This is the Fightin' Marines, a 15-cent comic. Number 97. Army comic at its best right here. Let's do $4 on it. Fightin' Marine number 97. All right, we'll take Spider-Woman down. Here's Grim Fairy Tales number 100, Age of Darkness. It's got a $6 cover price on it. I'm going to let it go for $5. Grim Fairy Tales number 100. Guys, you still with me out there? Nobody saying a whole lot. Nobody buying anything. Let me know you're still with me. Here's a mini series that somebody. I liked it a lot. This is The Adventures of Cyclops and Phoenix. A story where literally Cyclops and Phoenix, Jean Grey, went back in time for about 10 years, raised their son, Cable, and then came back. So they were gone, but we didn't know they were gone because that's how time travel works. This is the whole miniseries, 1 through 4. And this was them raising him through his trials and tribulations and being Cable with one arm. That's a metal. All that's cool stuff. These books, we've all got them for $4 a piece. You can have the whole series for $11 for The Adventures of Cyclops and Phoenix, 1 through 4, $11. All right, let's do this. Let's try and clear the board. Anything that's on the board right now, you can have for $2 off. I don't care what it is. You can, if it's $4, you can have it for 2. If it's $3, you can have it for 1. If it's $11, you can have it for 9. Anything on the board right now, you can get $2 off. Let's see who's still on here and who still wants something. Lando to Heather. Thanks, Heather. That's how to take advantage of a deal right there. It's 7 o'clock. I'm going to check on the Kentucky score myself. Actually, McKaylee, why don't you do that for me? $45. 45-7? Holy cow. Well, that didn't go well. Bruce says, name some books you have I might like. Bruce, I don't know what to tell you, my friend. We've got thousands of books. You probably want first appearances, key issues, stuff like that. I don't know what to tell you. I've got lots of stuff. It's hard to say, really. Oh, we're down to 7 people again. Oh, crap. Where is everybody tonight? Alita? Are they at your house waiting for you? You have Vader or Maul? Yeah, I think we do, Heather. I can look for those. Where's our Star Wars box? I know we have Darth Maul on the shelf because that's a newer book. Hmm? You don't? Heather, I'm assuming you're talking about the comics, right? No, Heather, no worries. That's what we're here for. To help find books for you. It's easier to it's actually easier in some ways if people are asking for specific books. It's easier to get what you want instead of me just putting up random stuff, trying to guess what you guys want. You know. Hey, Sammy. All right, let's go. We got Avengers number 61, an early Avengers, a 12-cent comic. Avengers number 61. Looks like the Avengers is taking on some sort of giant ice creature. Condition-wise, I'd probably give this about a 4. I'm going to put this out for $12. Avengers number 61. Here is Star Wars Vader Down. Number 1 is Vader Down was a miniseries that they did. They crossed over into the regular Star Wars books too, but this is an actual book called Vader Down, part 1 of that storyline. Okay. This is going to go out at cover price $5. What we got here? Grim Fairy Tales coming down. Star Wars Vader Down number 1 going up. Here's Micronauts number 1. They came from inner space. They're Micronauts. This is first issue. Very good condition. I would give it from outwards appearances probably a 7.5 or 8 easy, maybe higher. $15 for this one. Here is a Star Wars magazine, Star Wars Insider magazine from August of this year. Just came out. This retails for $8. I'm gonna let somebody have it for $7. Star Wars magazine, $7. Sammy says, my mom used to give me comics for doing my homework. That's how the addiction started. Thanks, Mom. I hear you, yeah. That's a good way to get started. Our lights are flickering in here. Oh, okay. Alita's printing something and it makes the lights flicker. Here's the new Suicide Squad from the DC 52, number 15. We'll put this out for cover price, $3. Hey, Shamir, what's up, my buddy? What's going on? Hadn't seen you in a while. I haven't seen anybody for a while, for that matter. I'm not on here as often as I'd like to be. Well, they're 11 and 12, two boys, and we had just had a baby girl there, so we have to be fair. Yeah, that's true. Congratulations on your new baby. She'll be wanting Star Wars stuff for too long. Russ says, my late Uncle Bob bought me a stack of our Army at War yard sale when I was a kid. Hooked me ever since. Yeah, Russ likes those Army books, too. Shamir says, been one hell of a week. Just kicking my feet back for a bit till the madness continues. Oh, that sucks. I hear you. It seems like I can't catch a 5-minute break for anything. Here's a few new comics that we've got. And let me show you what these are. You guys might be interested in these. That's funny, Justin. Any scissors over there? It was What If where X-Men and vampires. We may have that, actually. Here's some new comics that we just got recently. It may have been in the last week or so. Here's Highlander, number 1, The Way of the Sword. I'm just going to put these out at cover price. $4 for Highlander. I remember Highlander. Well, now they have a new comic book out. Highlander number 1. Yeah, remember when grocery stores and drugstores sold comic books? The newsstand edition, they called it. I'm gonna leave this out for a minute, Heather. I don't know if you saw that. That's the best you can get really for a Vader book. That's Darth Vader, Vader Down number 1. Let me know if you want that. If you don't, if you already have it, let me know. I'll take it down. Heather wants to know, I missed it. What is this? This is Star Wars Insider Magazine from August of this year, 2 months ago. It retails for 8. I just let you have it for 7 since it's 2 months old. I mean, it still has new information in it, so it's not that old. Here's X-Men Blue, number 13. New X-Men book. Part of Mojo Worldwide, Part 2. $4. That's nice, Russell. Wish I had some of them. Here's all new Wolverine, number 25, part of the Marvel Legacy relaunch that they've just recently done. Orphans of X, part 1. Got Dakin, and X-23 on the cover. I'm assuming they're together in the book. $4 for this. Whoop. Heather says, okay, they have a sub for that Vader 4-5. So you've already got that one? Okay. I assume that's what you mean. Well, I've got more. I've got more Darth Vader books. Here's Darth Maul, number 1. We have a $10 price tag on it. I'll let it go for 7. Darth Maul, number 1. Here's Star Wars number 1. This is the Marvel relaunch of Star Wars. This is a first print, first copy of number 1. We've got a $14 price tag on it. I will let it go tonight for $10. All right, guys, we're going to go till 7:30. We're going to take a little break, and we'll come back and go to 11. We're down to 7 viewers. Not selling a whole lot of stuff tonight. That's okay. Some days you have it. Some days you don't. We're here to provide for you guys. So when we come back, if you guys please come back and join us, invite your friends, share the feed, like the feed. I know you guys do that. Sammy says, I remember when you didn't want to buy newsstand comics because they were always messed up from the rack. Now everyone wants them. Yeah. I tell you, though, I had a store over in Somerset for several years, and they sold the same comics that we did in a bookstore just down the street. And a lot of people didn't like going over there because they had them kind of in a rack where, like, the books would, like, they'd be halfway up like this, and you'd have to go through them, and they were all bent over from where people were going through them. So a lot of people didn't like buying them from there because they were always bent in half. Now I've lost my feed. I can't see what you guys are saying now. Where'd you guys go? There you are. Oh yeah, I had taken all these books down $2, didn't I? But I don't know where I was. I didn't take them all down. So right now they're all full price, I guess. How many books I got up there? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 books. All right, guys. I guess we're going to go ahead and take a break, and we'll come back at 7 or 8ish, I should say, and hopefully we get a lot of people on a Saturday night. Okay, so we'll see you guys in a bit. Cool. Maybe we'll go. Maybe we'll come back a quarter till. I don't know. Just come back and join us. Okay. Look for the feed to come back. All right. We'll see you in a bit.